You ever wonder how we can have so much knowledge available to us, like from the ancients, from all the new stuff that, we have available now, and yet we look around and there's still so many people struggling with things like trauma and dealing with emotions. So let's just start like with emotions. It's pretty well understood that we are energy. We hear it all the time. We are energetic beings. We are, energy. We deal with energy. That energy is emotional energy. Like that runs the show. Everything that you do is based off of the emotional energy that you are interplaying with within your being. And so it cannot be overstated how important it is to not only learn how to handle, deal with, process, break apart, shed, refine the emotions that you deal with on a daily basis, but to also understand how your body deals with these emotions as well. Because it's been too long that it's been science versus spirit, and pointing fingers at each other as if there's any difference between the two. The emotional energy and even the celestial energy, but the emotional energy that we're dealing with is the software, and the body is the hardware. They are one in the they're one in the same. They need each other to survive, and this is the disconnect that we have in being able to actually apply knowledge. Is the other disconnect. Look, from my own experience, it is very easy to get lost in the sauce of knowledge and to even understand it in the deeper concepts, but not know how to apply it in its most simple form. And there is confusion on this whole knowledge is power thing. Knowledge is a step to power, but if you're not applying the knowledge in your everyday life, like what good is it doing you really? And that's another thing is like we have a lot of little things that we'll talk about, like, oh, the world's an illusion, this isn't real, and all this stuff, and just a different perspective. Like, could you imagine spending, I don't know, like thousands of hours on this beautiful painting just to take a step back and say, oh, it's just paint, it's not really you know what I mean? Like, this is where you're at. This is where you're gonna be. Like, we're not gonna vanish and just be somewhere else while we're here on this earth. And the whole point of the knowledge is to learn how to bring heaven on earth, not just understand things from a celestial or higher vantage point and not do anything with it here. That's the point. That's what we're doing with the knowledge here and now. So how are you applying it? Now, this is exactly what I've done with Penetralia Experience. It's based off of this exact premise of everything that we learn should be experienced. And experience reigns over knowledge any time. Experience is the only way. Direct experience is the only way that you can gain wisdom. And then there's a funny thing about wisdom, because you could have that experience, I could have the same experience, but we have different perspectives of it. Yeah, we both have wisdom. And so wisdom isn't this finite thing, but nothing is. It's the human mind, the ones and zeros, the this or that, this mechanical. That's the box you got to break out of. The basic, limited human thinking. But if you want to heal, the only way to do so is to go find yourself. And there's no system out there that will get you there. It's not a systematic approach. It's a systematic approach to you finding yourself within yourself. You write the system. So I can teach you the foundation on how to write your own system so that you can take the steps necessary to find what you're looking for. Peace profound.